Hi everyone, how you doing? My name is Spencer Glenn, and today I'll be doing a presentation that Professor Lindsay told me to do on how I relate to the team workshops that we had throughout the semester. Let's get started. One of the first workshops that we did at some point throughout the semester was mastering conflict. Within our groups, we had a lot of conflict with schedules and timing and all that stuff, but all the things that we're going over today is how the workshops related to my life, and just to kind of inform you guys on how I overcame a lot of things. So mastering conflict, for one, some of the conflicts that I've had in my life recently within the past year. My dad passed away, my sister passed away, my mom was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and she recently just had knee replacement surgery about 4 weeks ago. These are just some of the conflicts that I've been through so far. It's a little random as far as the slides goes, but just bear with me. They all come together in little pieces. But how to implement accountability. In my life, the biggest ways to hold me and others accountable is through communication and putting pride to the side. For example, I didn't do the best job communicating with Mrs. Lindsay, and I waited until the last minute to tell her my situation and how we can solve it. For pride, I wanted to fix the situation on my own, but realized I just can't do that on my own. So for me, just the communication aspect is huge. I think it's huge for any situation you're in. As long as you're communicating that, everyone understands what's going on and what's going to happen. I feel like everything should go smoothly and planned as it should. As far as pride goes, I think pride is a huge thing. It keeps us aside, it has us keep worries inside us. We always think that things are going to go negatively, and just being able to put your own needs and things aside for others and is important, especially in a team setting like we did this semester. But you got to be willing to seek out the help when it's needed and when it's available. And that was a big thing I learned this semester. So I'd say leadership styles for me, I would say currently I'm a servant leadership, just because I'm putting my mom's needs and my siblings' support above my own needs right now. I have two older siblings. They both went here. They were a little bit older. My brother graduated here in 2015. He was the men's goalie, and like I said, he graduated in 2015. He was on the men's soccer team. And my sister, she went here and she graduated in 2010, and they're both nurses. And my brother, he's currently a Mercy Flight nurse out of Seneca Falls, and my sister is a nurse educator here at Roberts. If any of you are in the nursing major, you'll probably see her. She works at Rochester General. So that's how I'm connected to them, but enough of my siblings. Anyways, right now my mom is just my biggest priority. Taking care of the person that raised you is only right. She made so many sacrifices along with my dad for me, so I had to sacrifice for her. I love my mom so much. I would imagine every one of you do too. She's done a lot for me. She raised me, so I have to take care of her. It's just a responsibility I have to do now. Communication style. This school year, my communication has not been the greatest with my teachers, especially. Me coming in as a freshman, I was scared to tell them what was going on because I thought my teachers would think that would be an excuse. I was definitely indirect when it came to school. I didn't really make an effort to reach out to teachers or professors about what was going on, or to let them know what I was going through. But outside of school, I was totally different. I was literally the exact opposite. I would say I'm pretty outgoing. I'm pretty friendly, get along with everyone. So it's not really like me to, be indirect and not communicate well in school, and then be completely opposite. I don't know what it is. I feel like my mindset on school has always been different, so I feel like I just need to change my mindset on school and just look at it more positive and not look at it as a chore. So ethics and values. Family is something I value the most. Through everything life has to offer, family is always going to be your anchor, especially for me. And another big value is my faith in Christ. Experiencing His love and guidance firsthand through my dad passing away and my other sister passing away. It was definitely a special moment. God really stepped into my life without me even asking, and He showed me who He was. And since then, I just haven't gone back. I feel like when you have that type of experience and interaction with God, and He just touches your life and completely changes your life and steps in when you think everything is going to go to destruction, it's just amazing. And I feel like it would be a disgrace for me to go back to old habits and not follow Him. So these are just my ethics and values, and just one of the biggest takeaways I've had is through all your trials and tribulations that you go through, not even just me, your purpose is always going to outweigh your circumstance. I kept thinking about that through everything that I was going through, and that really stuck out to me and kept me motivated and kind of just kept me at a calm, peaceful, motivated level. And here's my family right here. Addressing emotions and attitudes. Through everything I've been through, going through handling my emotions have been slightly easy. I couldn't find another word for easy, but they've been slightly easy just because of the support system I had. Having a good support group is really nice because other people really do care about you, whether it's friends or family. Friends and family have just been something that have really been there for me, and I can't imagine where I would be without them. Like I was saying earlier, I feel like my attitude is different depending on where I'm at. So like at school, I haven't had the most positive attitude. I've been looking at school more of as a chore than a process and a way to get to the career path that I want. Yeah, and like I was saying, like I'm totally two completely opposites. Like in school, I'm just kind of like no emotion at all. Out of school and like outside of classes, like I'm outgoing. I like hanging out with friends. I love playing basketball, and yeah, I'm pretty friendly. Motivation and overcoming stress. My motivation is definitely my dad.